Katie here from the Scrappy Sisters, and I am up today and I thought I would do a flip through of my 2018 album, and this is January to just on the start of July. So I think I go up to week 26. So week 1 to week 26. So just over half a year. And I have just finished today the last 2 layouts for this album, so I thought we would do a quick flip through. I won't spend too much time flipping through because I don't want to take too long. It is night time here. I'm really sorry, it's the only time I have to film, so I know the glare isn't great and I know you can see my shadow. I'm trying to avoid the shadow, but there's nothing I can do about it. I probably need to invest in some filming lights, but I don't yet. So this is my title page. I do have a process video for this, so I will try to remember to link it down below. That is my title page. My style is probably a little more cluttered than some. I'm definitely not a simple just print out the photos and stick them in. I do some embellishing. I try not to make my project life pages particularly bulky, but sometimes it's unavoidable. So this is week 1, not a lot happened, some pool parties. Week 2, week 3 and week 4, I think we did a lot of work around the house. So I was off of work and my partner's a teacher, so he was on school holidays. I'm in Australia, so for us it's summer in January and we have our summer school holidays in January. So that's our bigger school holiday break, unlike the US. So this was week 2, we were doing some gardening. We had chooks. So that was the first egg that our chooks lay. You'll see a few gaps, photo gaps in my album. There's just some people that I don't want to show. There's some photos of my work, all of that stuff which I've removed. So week 3, again, we were doing some gardening. We were relaying our, what do you call that? We were relaying outside. There's like a bricked area that got wrecked when we put the swimming pool in. I do have a process video for this layout as well, which I love. I may have a process video for that one too. So as you can see, I mix my 12x12s and Project Life pages together. That's how I personally like to scrapbook. We are still working on our outdoor space. Then week 4, we went to Corowa, which is in New South Wales. We had a trip away with the band, and also my sister and my nephew came. My sister sings in a band, so yeah, that was a bit of fun. Great weather. More eggs. We got a giant egg with a double yolk, which was pretty cool. Do I have a process video for this? My sister has a process video for her scrap lift of this, so again, if I remember, I'll link it down below. And then this cute one, I did some hand stitching. We're up to week 6 here. I actually had an operation in week 6, just a mini day procedure, and that was part of our pregnancy journey. I was having some exploratory surgery to check out what was going on. Week 7 and 8 combined. Not a huge amount happened here, except it was my nephew's birthday, which is what this photo is from. And again, I think there's a process video for this. So this was my nephew's birthday. He turned 2. So that was a lot of fun. We just had a family get together. This was week 9. Lots of empty spaces here. These were all photos from a work thing that I was doing. I'm a youth worker, so I can't show any of those photos online. And then week 10, didn't do a hell of a lot. Still lovely weather, still swimming, still chilling out, having barbecues. And then in week 11, again, story of my life. Not a lot happened. Not a lot happened. But this is week 11. My band's practicing, or one of my bands is practicing. My nephew came and hung out with me. I babysat him for a good chunk of the day, and I actually took him to my band room, and he loves hitting things, so he was playing drums and having a grand old time. I got my first Secret Not Secret Kit Club, participated in their online scrap party, and I won something, so I just screenshotted that and popped it in my album. Week 13 was the Australian National Band Championship, so I'm in 2 bands and they both played, which was heaps of fun. One of my bands won. That was that weekend. Week 14, we did a bit of gardening. Story of our life. Did a bit of gardening. Did some weeding. Let our chooks roam around. I got a haircut. We had some friends over and played games. All the things happened. I also went away for the weekend. I am a Stampin' Up! Demonstrator, and I went to On Stage, which was in Sydney. Went away with a group of friends, which was heaps of fun. And then week 15, we went to the zoo. That's right, we went to the zoo. So there's 2 pages here from the zoo. This is a photo that's slightly out of order. This is from Anzac Day, but I just had a spare pocket, so I filled that there. There is a process video for this on how I used up heaps of leftover thickers for this particular layout. And then this is the zoo. There's also a process video for this. This was part of the Stretch the Sketch series that I try to participate in monthly, but it doesn't always happen. And we met, I think these are called servals. We had a close encounter with a serval, which was heaps of fun. And that was for my mother-in-law's birthday. Week 16, Jack came to visit me at work and we hung out. I cleared out my scrapped room. My partner was away. I'm not sure why he was away. Maybe I had a day off work. And so I cleaned out my scrap room while he wasn't there, and I put everything onto our bed, and it was a disaster. He's lucky he wasn't here. I've got a little insert here because I had a few too many photos. This was Anzac Day. And then week 17. So this is week 16 and this is week 17. So we had a practice for my friend's wedding, which was fun. I bought Cards Against Muggles, which is just like Cards Against Humanity, but for Harry Potter themed. Hilarious. And then week 18, this was a boring week. I can tell you that right now. This was a boring week. This is a picture from my good friend's wedding. I love that photo of my partner and I. And I love this cut file. You are my cup of tea. Don't know if you can see that properly from the glare. But super cute. I don't think I filmed this. Sorry about that. This was our friend's wedding, complete with stormtroopers. It was amazing. Then week 19 and 20. Again, not a hell of a lot happened this week. Just boring things like, you know, Pilates and watch TV with the animals. I did catch up with a friend and got a foot massage, and don't tell anyone, but this was my mother-in-law wanted a television for her birthday, so we took her out shopping for a television, and she bought a television, and it was a little too big for our car, so we did fit it in the car, but I had to put the seat down, so Danny had to sit on top of the lowered seat. He still had a seatbelt on, but yeah, do not do that at home. And then it was IDAHOBIT Day, so the International Day Against Homophobia, Transphobia and Biphobia, and we celebrated that at my work, so I've taken out some photos from here, but that was heaps of fun. And then week 21 to 22, another wedding. We had made an appointment at Monash IVF to start our pregnancy journey because we'd been trying for a long time and nothing had happened. So I just wanted to document that. And then that was some photos from my friend's wedding. And we made the appointment, and then I took a pregnancy test. And it was positive. So in the end, we made that appointment on the 21st. And on the 2nd, I found out we were pregnant. So that happened, which was super exciting. So we hadn't told anyone, just my partner and I knew that we were pregnant at this point. I did hand in my last master's assignment on the 2nd, which was also super exciting. Actually, I handed that in on the 1st, not the 2nd. On the 1st, we had a games night with my mother-in-law. I had some friends over, we played cards. No one knew we were pregnant, but it was fun anyway. And then for the week of the 23rd, or the weekend of the 23rd, all of these photos are from the weekend on the week 23. They were on the weekend. And we went up to Merimbula. So from the 7th to the 10th of June, went up to Merimbula and played with the band I used to play with at home at the Merimbula Jazz Festival. So that was all of these photos. I did tell my family on this trip that we were pregnant, and they were very excited for us. And then this page is week 24. Again, not a lot happened. I document our boring life. my back was really sore, so I have been doing some kind of physio work at our local warm water pool. So I was there, hung out with the cats, hung out with the nephew. That was week 24. Week 25 was actually my birthday week. So these two photos have my workplace in them, but they also are pictures of me cutting my cake that my friend made me for work. And then this is still the same week. So week 25 goes for quite a few pages because, you know, it's my birthday week. So my friend took me to the ballet for my birthday, and then I caught up with my sister and we had scones, and they gave me, or she had organised a Kobo for me, but was from my partner as well and my mum and dad. My partner and I went out for brunch, and then I went out for lunch and cake with my sister. It was a big day of eating. And then, oh, I took out, sorry. So week 25 goes over 3 pages. And then week 26, I literally only had 3 photos for week 26. And I thought that was a really good way to end the album because, you know, I only had 1 page left for the end of the album. So the album ends with week 26 with only 3 pages, and I just made a whole heap of filler cards. So that's it. That's the first half of my album. I don't know if you guys find it interesting, me doing flip throughs. I don't often show project life process videos, so you at least get a chance to see how I put my album together. But that is the first part of my album. This album, by the way, is a K's Craft album, which I bought on sale when they have 50% off store-wide. I bought these on sale. So that's it. That's the first half of 2018. Hopefully I can keep up to date with the second half of 2018. Obviously we're having a baby, so that baby is due in February. So we have a fair bit of time, or I have a fair bit of time up my sleeve to finish off 2018 and, you know, December dailies and all of that stuff before Bubs gets here and I get absolutely, completely smitten having a baby and probably do no scrapbooking whatsoever for a period of time, and that's completely fine. So we will see you in the next video. I hope you guys enjoyed this and I hope you're having a great day. Bye.